Javon. Hola.
Who is that? I just did it right now.
You did it right now.
Who is that, Mommy? Mommy. Mommy. Who is that?
This is my meeting. I have these meetings every week.
Look.
Coming for dinner. I'm gonna make your dinner right now. No, no. Es la comida de anoche. Es la comida de anoche. Arroz y pollo. Deja mi celular.
I'm not gonna get no candy.
Ven. ¿Qué tú quieres? Applesauce.
Yeah.
Hola.
Hola.
¿Me escuchan?
That's not professional. That's like you right there.
Ok, tenemos a Javon está aquí. Tasia está aquí. And somebody on their cell phone, I don't know who that is. And somebody on their cell phone, I don't know who that is.
Me llamo Shelby Richardson.
Oh, Shelby. Hola, Shelby. ¿Cómo estás?
Hola, muy bien. ¿Y tú?
Muy bien, gracias. All right. Bueno, son las 6:30. Vamos a empezar. So, how is everything going? ¿Cómo va todo? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I just had a few questions about partners.
Okay.
I haven't had one on the homework. I've just been doing it by myself.
Okay. And Shelby, did you see your feedback on iLearn for that first oral about the body parts?
Yes.
Did you see the feed? And I asked you, who is your partner?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we have to find you a partner. So mostly everybody linked up. Let me get myself a little sheet of paper here. So just about everybody has linked up Zoom sessions and T. So 101, sorry, I just hung up with my 101 classes. You know what? Okay. I just thought of some extra credit for you guys. Okay. Wants videos to learn to. Okay, Shelby, you need a partner. I will find you a partner. When I find a partner, I'm going to email both of you.
Okay, thank you.
Shelby needs partner. Okay. There is somebody in the class that doesn't have it because I remember writing it, the same feedback on theirs. So there is somebody in the class that does not have a partner, so email both. Okay. Shelby, any other concerns?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. All right. All right. What other concerns do you guys have? Tasia, Javon?
I'm sorry, can you hear me?
See?
Okay. I had a question about the syllabus. Last semester, I had Miss Professor Daly, and like just how your syllabus, or not the syllabus, but the course outline is kind of set up. The items in the middle are due, and the other ones were practice. But on iLearn, there's a bunch of assignments. Are they all due, or just the ones that say due at 11:59?
Okay, on your course outline, there's 3 columns. The very first column, the one all the way to the left, it says practice, grammar video, practice, flashcards, etc., etc. None of that is graded.
Okay.
Okay, and those, you find those in your ebook towards the right-hand side. There's practice tests and a pre-assessment, a post-assessment, all that stuff. That is my recommendation to you.
Okay.
If you do them, fine. If you don't do them, fine. I'll say the students that don't bother listening to the audio flashcards, that don't bother watching the grammar videos and so forth, those students do not do as well, especially on their oral exams. You can tell when a student doesn't bother to do those activities because they don't know how to pronounce the words. And for general pronunciation, I'm not too strict on it, but if it's a vocabulary word that you're mispronouncing, I dock you for that, because the audio flashcards are there and they show you how to pronounce the word, correctly. Like ejercicio, which is exercise, which is in your chapter now. the kids that have been mispronouncing ejercicio, I'll dock them for that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
In terms of, that's the very left column. The middle and the right column, there's a bunch of activities in the middle. All of those are graded. And then there's a bunch of activities on the last column, on the third column, and all of those are graded. The reason why they're separated is because the ones in the middle are what iLearn calls textbook activities. So if you have the textbook, I could open to any page, literally any page, and I would see, for example, activity 3 on this page, it's in the textbook, okay? If we were in a face-to-face setting, we would do that activity in class, and then you would get participation points for coming to class and working in class. I just dropped something. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay. If we were in class, we would do those together in class. But since we don't have a face-to-face class and everything is online, you have to do those by yourself. So the middle column, full of activities, is graded, and the right-hand column, full of activities, is graded. The right-hand column is what we call the lab manual and the course companion. Okay? So in iLearn, they're split up, so I split them up in the course outline too. But everything in those two right-hand columns, everything is graded.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, and in the specific breakdown, if you're interested in the specific breakdown, the textbooks, the middle column is broken down at 50%, and the right-hand column, the lab manual column, is broken down at 50%. So when I go into iLearn and I want to grade all of your Chapter 5 work, I'm going to click between screens. One screen is going to be the textbook activities. I'm going to take the average of all of your activities for Chapter 5, and I'm going to take that average and count it at half the grade. Then I'm going to switch screens and look at all the lab manual activities. I'm going to take that average, count that at 50%, and those two numbers together is what's going to go into Blackboard for Chapter 5 homework.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay. If you missed some, in the long run, it's not going to hurt you. In the long run, it won't hurt you. It'll hurt you most immediately, but if you just miss 2 or 3, it's not going to hurt you because there's so many assignments. And at the end of the day, what I do is I put the total average into Blackboard.
Okay. For the partner assignments, my partner is Tamia Jackson. We had both sent you an email. We were having some technical support or some technical problems, and like it wouldn't let us pair together. It wouldn't even show that we were both online together, but
Okay.
we were able to message via email, and I'm like, are you online? And she was online. So the first, I think we got like 2, but there was 3 of them that we just could not connect with.
Okay, so let me ask you, I wonder if I can, are you on a cell phone right now, or are you in front of a computer screen?
I'm in front of the computer.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to do screen sharing here. And the only thing is, I just don't know if my screen looks anything like your screen in iLearn. But when you say, this is not working. When you tell me that you couldn't pair, with Tamia, could you at least see on the screen the pair option, the find your partner option?
Yeah, we were able to pair perfectly for 2 of the assignments.
Okay, and then for other 2, not, you could not.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right. Pair for 2, not pair for others. Okay, so what I want you to do the next time that happens is I want you to first of all, both of you completely log off and close the browser for iLearn.
Mhm.
Okay. And then see when you log back in, see if that fixes it. Okay.
Okay.
If that does not fix it, then what I want you to do in the event, let's say that assignment is due tonight and you see that you're having these difficulties. What I want you to do is I want you to send the recording to my email.
Okay.
Okay. Just send the recording to the email. Just say, we could not pair in iLearn. We could not pair up. Here's our recording. And just send it to me. And as long as you get it into me by the deadline, you'll be fine. Okay. Because to me, it makes no difference listening to it in iLearn or listening to it from my email. It doesn't matter. I'm still listening to it, which is the objective. Okay. So if this happens again, and in Spanish 102, we have a lot of these, pair type activities. If it happens again, do that. Log off completely, restart that particular browser that you're using for iLearn, log back in, try to pair up. If it doesn't find you, if it doesn't show that you guys are online, then go ahead and use your cell phone or whatever you want to use and send the recording to my email.
Okay.
Okay. You might want to you could do, okay, wait, because I'm not that young anymore. Okay. You could go live on YouTube and send me the link.
Go live on YouTube.
Okay. You could go live on YouTube and send me the link, or you could go, I don't know if Facebook lets you. Yeah. It keeps your lives, doesn't it?
I'm not sure. I don't even have a Facebook, but I know you can record on my iPhone and usually just send it via email.
Yep, that'll work.
Okay.
That works perfectly.
Okay.
That works perfectly. So you guys can talk. You can talk on the phone and then just make sure that you're recording the conversation.
Okay.
Yeah. And then send that over. Okay. If you just recently sent, I haven't been on the ANT email today or yesterday past 7 in the morning. So I haven't seen your email.
And let me make sure I read that correctly. You just do it through email, not through course messages, right?
Right. If you've sent me anything through course messages at all, I'm not even getting those. I usually disable that. I disable the course messages because I'm not going to check them.
Okay. I think that's
so anything that was sent through course messages in Blackboard, nope.
Okay.
Not going to receive it.
I'll let her know.
Okay. And other than that, how's the reflexive verbs? You guys are doing the body parts chapter. How's that coming? Is everything okay?
Yeah, so far so good. I may need to seek a little bit of tutoring because I'm a little slower than Tamia actually, what I noticed. So I just got to practice it a little bit more.
Okay. ANT has their, I forget what they're calling it now, some type of tutoring services. I posted that on Blackboard the day before yesterday, maybe?
Yeah, I received it.
Okay, and I know they have face-to-face tutoring, and I know they have online tutoring.
We have ice cream.
I'm gonna take advantage of that.
Because we haven't eaten dinner yet. Get out.
I ate dinner.
With your tutoring concerns, is it the grammar? Is it the speaking? Is it the writing?
Yeah, it's the pronunciation, trying to say them. So I probably should just go back in and listen to them. How you, sometimes it seems like it's a little fast, and I'm like, wait, I didn't catch that. So like when it's all said in a sentence, like when you're.
Yeah, so they have different videos on there. They have what I recommend you do first before anything is to do the audio flashcards.
Mhm.
Before activities, before anything at all, is do the audio flashcards. So on your home page in iLearn, and I don't understand why I cannot screen share. It must be because I have to upgrade what I paid for here, which I'm not gonna do. Hold on, let's see. Yes, I want to share my screen. Yes. Tell me if you see my screen.
It says has started screen sharing, but I don't see. Oh, okay. There we go.
All right. So I recommend that you start with the audio flashcards. And then there's other videos on here. There is, sometimes they do these little, for 102, they have these little soap operas. Let me see if I can get it to show the student what you would see. Okay. With the audio flashcards, your goal is to say those words out loud over and over to yourself, even if you look crazy.
Mhm.
That's not it. All right, so this should be what you see when you log in.
Mhm.
Is this kind of like what you see?
Yeah, that's it exactly.
All right. So and if you go to the video library, and we're in chapter 5, capítulo 5. And you said you had, did you tell me you had Miss Daly, or was that somebody else?
Yeah, I had Miss Daly.
Okay. So I don't know how much Miss Daly, made you guys do, but you have this video library,
Mhm.
which I also assign, because I think it's important for you guys to learn about the countries. I mean, otherwise, what's the point? So maybe on your spare time, you can just listen in. Like, just try to listen. Don't even worry about the comprehension part. Just try to listen intently and intentionally listen. The comprehension piece will come after.
Okay.
But just at the very least, try to listen. It's like me trying to listen to rap music these days. It's awful, but I try.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, all right, here they are. You see them? Audio flashcards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I've done these, but I don't usually play them out loud. Honestly, most of the time I'm doing my work while I'm at work with my I'm a caregiver with my little lady. So I'm like doing my homework and I'm reading it, but I'm not listening to it. So I need to take the time to hear them pronounce it.
I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna play for us since we're also using some other type of technology. Can you hear it?
No.
Okay. Well, it should play. Unless I'm doing something wrong. I'm gonna mess with it when we're not on video and when we're not on screen share and see if, or maybe if I mute. Can you hear it?
No, I still can't hear it.
Los dedos, did you hear it?
No, it actually made that type of sound like when you have two phones close to each other that are.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, the interference sound.
Yeah.
So it is playing. That is the very first thing that I recommend that you do is to play these audio flashcards. Now, if you're watching, for example, these videos en contexto, those are the ones where they talk a little bit fast. Okay. The grammar tutorials and the grammar movies, they don't speak as fast.
Okay.
And let's say yeah, see this chapter 5 in text audio. Chapter 5 SAM audio. Now I'm not going to play it because we'll get that interference sound, but you would click on that and then you'd be able to just to listen in on these native speakers using the vocabulary, doing some of the activities. So that is my big recommendation. But remember that when you're learning another language, the skills usually come not all at the same time. So you want to, if you want to improve your speaking, you have to speak. If you want to improve your listening, you have to start listening to stuff. And don't listen with the goal of understanding what they're saying. Just listen with the goal of intentionally trying to pick out words. You know, baby steps. And then, you know, one day you'll be able to listen and you'll understand 30% of what they're saying. And then another day you'll listen again and you'll understand 50%. And then another day you'll listen in and you'll understand 90%. And before you know it, you know, you're fully capable of understanding what they're trying to tell you.
Okay.
Okay. Any other, it's almost this. Yeah, I'm getting a message that the meeting is about to end. So any other questions or concerns else that I can address for you?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. In terms of the due dates, that is something new that I'm doing this semester. What feedback can you give me? You guys only have one due date a week. If you leave everything till Friday, it's too much work, right?
Right.
Okay. But if you kind of use time management wisely, then it's doable.
Yeah, I like it that way better because Miss Daly, she would have things due like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or like different days of the week, and it'd be a number of assignments. But because I'm a full-time worker, I was pushing it close, but because it's all due on Friday, I can kind of manage my time throughout the week and get it done.
Okay.
You know, pace.
Okay. Likes the Friday due dates. All right. Yeah, it's something that I'm trying this semester. I only had 2 due dates. I used to have Tuesday night deadline and Thursday night deadline. And I'm trying this one out since all of the classes are online. I'm trying this out instead, but I'm finding that the students that are waiting till Friday to do their assignments they're not doing good. Yeah, but no es mi problema. No es mi problema. Ok. Bueno, pues si tienes más preguntas, escríbeme un correo. ¿Comprendes?
No. Sorry. Gotta go slower.
It's okay. Preguntas. Do you know what preguntas means?
Preguntas on the
Questions.
Questions. Muy bien. So, si tienes preguntas, if you have preguntas, escribe.
Email them, write them down.
Correo, muy bien, sí, un correo electrónico.
Sí.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay, gracias, Tasia.
Thank you. De nada.
Buenas
Thank-
noches.
Buenas noches.
Gracias, igual. Nos vemos.
Adios.
Adiós.